Howdy y'all, Andy McCabe here with Claims Delegates. Hey, here it is, the last day of February 2014, and March is tomorrow. So, hope you made it through the winter all right. The crazy weather all the way around, I'm sure. And here's to spring. I want to talk about something that I've seen come up as problems for my clients, my contractor clients, over the last few months. And that has to do with proceeding with repairs before there's been an agreed scope established with the insurance carrier or the insurance adjuster. Now, the temptation is always there. You've got a homeowner out of their house, you've got a business owner out of business, and you've got an insurance company paying for additional living expenses usually, and everyone wants to know when you can get done with the project. And being the helpful people that we are, we all want to say, oh man, we'll get started right away. But I'm here to tell you that that is the wrong approach, and every claim has certain steps, and here they are. Emergency mitigation. Get things dried in, get things cleaned up, get things to a stable position. Step number 2, stop work and establish a scope of loss. If you continue with work before step number 2 is done, you risk destroying evidence that may be used to help the claim, and you risk not getting paid for the work you're doing. When you repair things or cover things up or put things in a dumpster and they're gone, you compromise your own and your client's negotiating position as far as establishing a clear and complete scope of repairs. The other thing you do is you incur costs without any assurances that you're going to get reimbursed for those things. You do work, you're doing essentially work outside of a contract, because from the homeowner's point of view, they have no idea what your contract's supposed to be, because you haven't established a scope. So you're just operating on a handshake agreement of, we're going to take whatever the insurance we end up getting from the insurance company, which is a bad position for everybody involved, including the adjuster. So don't put your client in that position, don't put yourself in that position, don't put the adjuster in that position. Other thing that you do by performing work or performing repairs before there's an established scope of loss and agreed settlement with the insurance carrier is you muddy the waters when it comes to ALE. Insurance companies know that there's a set amount of time that a project should take, and once permits are issued, let's say it's a 3 or 4 month project, they know that when permits are issued, and they're going to be issued in 2 weeks, they've got 4 months that they should expect to be on the hook to pay for additional living expenses, putting somebody up in a hotel, or making other arrangements for a business to be open. If you start work before there's a clear start date because you haven't agreed on this scope of work, when is that adjuster supposed to set his ALE start date? When you started work, or when the settlement is ended? It just muddies the waters. So no matter how badly you want to get started, no matter how badly someone wants to get back into their house or get back into their business, don't succumb to the temptation of being the good guy, because all you're doing is putting your company out on a limb. You're putting yourself out on a limb, and there's a lot of risk that you may or may not get paid for those things. So if you have any questions, give me a holler, write me an email. Some of these things are not clear all the time, so that's why I'm here. Give me a holler. Thanks again. Have a great spring, and stay safe out there. All right, bye.